Hey guys, it's Jason here with Why We Will Win This Week with a special post-Sugar Bowl victory edition. I'm doing this on behalf of Bobby Jones, who asked me to kind of wrap it up and wrap up the season, obviously. What a game. What a game. We came out and played the perfect game. We had offense, we had defense, we had special teams, and we had Sam Ehlinger. I'm sorry, man, but that kid is one of the most amazing athletes I've ever seen when it comes to being a member of a football team that can inspire his teammates and command them to a victory. He's like a tuning fork for the competitive spirit in that team, and I am just so amazed by what he does. So Sam Ehlinger, hats off to you, amazing job. And the defense too. They were coming at from all angles, and I was watching deliberately to see if I could tell like how much pressure they were going to dial up. Was it going to be 3 rushers, 4 rushers? Was Gary Johnson coming up the middle? Was Osai coming off the edge? Was Malcolm Roach coming off the edge? And I couldn't tell because they had it so disguised so well, and these guys were coming up and feinting. There was no way the offensive line for Georgia could keep up and figure out what was happening, and it was just fantastic to see. And I have to say that defensive stand with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, that was really, for me, the turning point, because they had just scored and then we held them to 3 and out, which was almost icing the game. I have to call out Daniel Cohen, who said to me, or texted to all of us, we better get 3 scores ahead so that the fourth quarter is a nail biter, which I thought was fantastic. And yes, it did turn into a nail biter anyway. And Tom Herman, the team, the year, the season, I'm just so pleased going into this offseason. This means so much for us in terms of recruiting. It means so much for us in terms of just being a 10-win season team and defeating an SEC high-level opponent the way that we did with physical smash-mouth football. We went after them, and I'm just so happy. I'm so happy with those guys. I'm so happy with the way they prepared, with the way they executed. They look smart, they look sharp, they look prepared. They weren't sloppy, they weren't killing themselves with penalties. And we got the turnovers and they didn't, just everything you could ask for came out in that game. So listen, guys, as you know, UT football has been a big source of inspiration for me, but one of the great things that it really brings me is the ability to be closer to my family and friends. And I really appreciate all your support this year during Why We Will Win This Week. I'm going to keep it up, and I hope you will too. Hook 'em horns. Happy 2019.